home of the Rays, Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball comes your way next.
When I was school, I was sure to cross borders, even though we was only groomed to take orders, stand for the count, bounce.
Ryan Yarbrough is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Striding in is Akil Baddoo. He will lead this one off
Leading
today.
off the afternoon for Detroit, the center fielder, Akil Baddoo.
afternoon baseball from the East Bay and the Oakland Coliseum. Today, a matchup out of the American League Western Division between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's.
And now, your 2021
Major League Baseball on the show
Oakland
is next.
Athletics.
Sean Manaea is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things you'll notice right away, a unique arm delivery. He throws from that low three-quarter arm slot. Changeup is his best secondary pitch. He's a guy that needs to throw strikes early. When he's throwing strikes, he'll get swings and misses. And with that unique arm angle that he throws from, it's really hard for hitters to lay off that letter-high fastball.
First pitch, 106.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Marte going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Now one down with the bases empty. And into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And that one right down Main Street. Temperature pretty seasonable for this time of year. 55 degrees at game time. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike two. Ready with the 0-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone!
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
Into the box, Eli White.
Third, the second baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 5 homers and a dozen RBIs. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Nate Lowe digging in now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. A dozen home runs and 48 driven in. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the pitch. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
In now, Charlie Culberson.
The third baseman.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Behind 0-2 now.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Jose Trevino stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Now the 0-2 pitch. down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The next 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Lowry. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home. Colby Allard, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
And he fouls this one off. Olsen is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport. I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Pulled toward right center field. White waits on it. 1 out.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Now to the plate here is Starling Marte. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. It's a solo shot off the bat of Starling Marte. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the A's are on the board now. It's a 2-1 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And that one yanked just foul. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Allard isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
First offering on its way. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the A's get one back thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's the Rangers 2 and the A's 1. Second inning set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Jason Martin.
Jason Martin.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Fouled away. And he struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the first pitch. Jonah Heim comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but That was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Andrus has it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Here's Brock Holt now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Stepping in now, Adolis Garcia, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty's under it, and he makes the catch for out. At the plate now is Jed Lowry, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Garcia is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 6.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a solo shot for Mark Canha. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the A's have fought back to make this a 2-2 ball game. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Here's Elvis Andrus now.
The shortstop.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 2 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes now to Andrus.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And another foul ball. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Left fielder looking up. Still ranging back. Gone. Back-to-back homers. How about that? A solo home run for Elvis Andrus. 3rd home run for him on the year as the A's move out to a 3-2 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Batting it.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The average not so hot, down at 210 for the season. 5 homers and 14 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 9.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Oh, wow, that's off the batter's eye. A gargantuan home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And it gives the A's a 4-2 lead. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these 2 lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those 6-pack kind of games, D-Row. 6 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, just missed execution. Bad pitching. There's going to be a lot of guys running some extra poles after this one.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. And it's fouled away. Now here it comes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We've played 2 full. It's the A's 4 and the Rangers 2. Set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Good curveball, strike 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Stepping in next, Eli White, 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Standing in now, Nate Lowe. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order, still down by a count of 4-2. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. And now the first pitch. Starling Marte is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
But no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
1 gone for the A's here in the 3rd. And up next, the power-hitting 3rd baseman, Matt Chapman. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Chapman, a 27-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Fouled away.
Hey, usually the 2nd time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Another try at 2-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Murphy.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never complete.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 3 innings complete. It's the A's 4 and the Rangers 2. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Charlie Culberson. Now the pitch.
0-1.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Piscotty is there, 1 away. So next to hit is Jose Trevino. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Swing and a flare down the line. In there, a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, I don't blame him for fouling that one away. His eyes lit up right there. He did not expect a changeup up in the zone with 2 strikes. Got to regroup.
Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
The Athletic.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Elvis.
This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia is right there, 1 down. So now to the plate, Matt Olson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Squared that one up just a little late.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. 2 away now in the Oakland 4th, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. And now the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. No trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Leading off for Texas, the right fielder.
Hit in the air to shallow center. After it is Marte. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now that number 53.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. And good for him. Adolis Garcia has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Down the third baseline. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now that.
And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. At the plate now, Eli White. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the A's 4 and the Rangers 3. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
And that's in there, base hit.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sean Murphy. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. So now it's Mark Hanna. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he botches it. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Elvis Andrus the next to bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He's set. The 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. Low is there. And that's the 3rd out. Nate Lowe will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. Kenna comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Stepping in once again is Charlie Culberson. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Looking up is the left fielder into the concrete staircases and gone. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Matty V, I don't know what this is.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So a no decision here this afternoon, as it'll be up to the bullpen from here on out. Sergio Romo will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year. At the plate, Jose Trevino. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. Now the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Now back, left field. Jason.
And before a first pitch to the plate and a move to first. And he's back standing. Into the box, Jason Martin, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Jonah Heim. A hit in 2 tries so far. Trevino leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beauty. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Right side, but it's well foul. And it's fouled away. A pause and the 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. But a run scores in the... Taylor Hearn enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Connor Falefa. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Into the box, Ramon Laureano. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So now here is Matt Olson, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Again, another foul ball.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder giving chase. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go. Here's the first pitch. Brock Holt is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Fouled off. Right side hit hard. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th. To the plate now, Adolis Garcia as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Up next for the Rangers.
Now it'll be Isaiah Kiner Falefa. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1 the count, and now pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2, and it's fouled away. And a foul pop behind the plate. Murphy has a play, and that will end the inning. Dennis Santana gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh.
Number 56.
Now here it comes.
Dennis Santana.
Matt Chapman is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And that will get through into right, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Up next to Oakland, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
In now, Sean Murphy, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike one. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he popped him up low, trying to get there, and no one will get this one. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Holt is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next to dig in, Mark Canha. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch of the AB now. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Elvis Andrus.
Standing in now, Elvis Andrus swinging a hard liner to center field. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash. Now at the plate is Eli White. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. After it is Marte. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Nate Lowe stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1 changeup is high, 1-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And they have taken the lead. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Rodin, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from 2 competing teams?
Matty D, I can't ever recall 9 home runs in the game. Stepping in now, Charlie Culberson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Swinging a blooper to the right side. In there, a base hit.
The batter.
So now to the plate, Jose Trevino, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Kind of interesting pitch selection right there. You can tell.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Into the box now, Jason Martin. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. 5 runs, 12 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty's there for it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll go ahead and tack another to their lead as it's now a 6-4 ball game.
Now batting.
Next it'll be Jonah Heim. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. No balls and 1 strike. And that one got a piece of him. Now at the plate here is Brock Holt, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 left. First delivery to him.
Spencer
popped up. And there's the first out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ramon Laureano. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia is there, 2 gone.
now batting. First baseman.
Digging in next, Matt Olson. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail it here 6-4. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Adolis Garcia. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes. So 2 pitches. Here's the 0-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. So next to the plate for Texas, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now to the plate, Eli White, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-2 once more. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Olson. Will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They still lead at 6-4. Josh Spores comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning. He's set and the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. And stepping in, Matt Chapman. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box, Sean Murphy. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
The batter, number 8.
Jed Lowry now.
Second baseman.
And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch. Left side, but well foul. Chapman stands at second with 2 gone. Fouled away. Last strike now for Oakland. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
6-4 the outcome today. The Rangers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Dennis Santana gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Josh Spores closes the door for the save, his second. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 6 runs on.
Positioned right on the San Francisco Bay, we're live from one of the game's best venues, Oracle Park. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. Get ready for Giants baseball next. Kevin Gausman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Ketel Marte is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Slider strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. Next, here is Carson Kelly.
The catcher. Carson.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Giants, the catcher,
the pitch.
Buster Posey.
And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Calhoun. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. To short, there is Ahmed. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Batting third, not shortstop.
2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Big man will try to bunt his way aboard. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan. And with it, the inning is over. So here is Nick Ahmed. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Now here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That is good.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Cole Calhoun is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Comes set, and the 0-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
the right fielder, Mike.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Now here it comes.
Ball. 1-1.
Rounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year. But you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He'll check in here at 256. 14 homers, 39 driven in. The 0-1 on its way. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit.
Marte has it.
And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. Where you get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peralta arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Batting it, the first baseman, number 33.
Standing in now, Darren Ruff. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average right at 280 coming in. A dozen home runs and 29 driven in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Slater is on his way home, and a relay home, and he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Kevin Gossman runs up and gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey. Bumgarner sets. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll bring Josh Van Meter. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the... And it's belted high and deep into right center. Yastrzemski is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Stepping in now, Christian Walker. Fouled away. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 4 home runs, 26 RBIs. Again, another foul ball.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Bryant is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Madison Bumgarner. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory. As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys?
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first
The
out.
batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 3rd inning here, 3-1 our score. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 17 for him on the season as the Giants have opened it up now to 4-1.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Calhoun has a read on it. 2 down. Now into the box is Wilmer Flores. He singled in his first AB. Popped up. Kelly moving to his left. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. New inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and that will bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. A ball and a strike. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And this might be a sight seen more often in Southern California, but nonetheless, we've got a stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way onto the field. Again, he sends it out of play. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Another one sent foul. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
The batter number 19, second baseman, Josh Van Meter.
Now here's the first offering. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on.
Put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
14-5, the final totals in this one. The San Francisco Giants took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Kevin Gausman earned his 9th win of the year. Madison Bumgarner permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The winning pitcher is Kevin Gausman. His record is now 9-5.